Hello everyone, welcome to Kiming 333. Today I'm going to teach you how to get faster using the beginner method by the help of some tips. Let's jump right in. So if you recap the first step on solving the 3x3, it is making the yellow daisy. This. Instead of doing this, we're just going to jump right into the cross. Like, let me show you for example. So for example, this piece is green, this piece is white, so you would just, this piece is already red, so you do a U2, insert it and pull it this side, so these two are gonna be aligned. And this piece needs to go here, so you just directly insert it and find out the last piece, which is over here, and you just directly insert it. This will, if you get better and better at it, this will really improve in your times. So this is the first step. So if you recap my previous video I made about how to solve the Rubik's Cube using the beginner method, you realize that if you have a case like this where this edge is literally perfect and you just need to do an R2 to get this perfectly aligned along with this perfectly aligned, then you can actually, you need to like do this to get it out and then put it back in its place where it actually belongs, but there's an easier method to do this. All you need to do is hold one of the unsolved faces towards you and the other one facing away from you in that direction, and do an R2, just turning the right layer up twice, the upper layer twice, the right layer twice, the upper layer twice, the right layer twice, and you should have it solved. It's super easy and efficient. This could really also help you in speed solving. That's the second tip. Now the third and final tip is actually in the last step, the fourth last step. So basically, if you see this case, you would normally do this and then hold it as an L shape and then do this, hold it at a minus, solve it again. But what if I tell you that there's a better method of doing this? When you have this dot case or the L case, you can just, we have the dot case, just do the algorithm that I told in my beginner method tutorial video, which is basically F, the front layer this way, right layer up, upper layer this way, right layer down, and the upper layer back, and the left layer back. And that's the algorithm. So when you have this type of case, you just do that algorithm, and now pay attention. This is the part where it gets interesting. So you see this L, instead of turning only one layer when you have this L, hold the same position. There's no change in the position. Instead of turning only one layer, you turn both of the layers for the first move, and then it's the same algorithm, except instead of turning just this one layer again, you turn back both, and it directly brings you the cross. This even works if you have the minus, this L case. Directly you can just do it and it will work. So yeah, and also if you have the dot case like this, you can do the same algorithm already and you can just like turn it and do the minus as well. So there's several iteration of this. They do the same, they help you get faster using the beginner method. Yeah, and that's the third tip. Okay, now for the fourth and final tip. So whenever you, now this is actually the last step. So look at this. Do you notice this corner and this corner? They just need to be twisted like this. But since doing that is illegal, we need to do algorithms for that as well. So yeah. So if you want to rotate this, then look at the sticker, yellow sticker. So this yellow side is actually facing towards the right side. That means you do the right hand algorithm one. Basically this the one I taught in the beginner method tutorial. If you want to find the beginner method tutorial, just quickly go to the channel, go to my channel. The first video I've ever made is actually the beginner method tutorial video. So consider watching it as well. And also subscribe. So whenever the sticker is facing towards the right side, when the white face is at the top, then turn the right layer up, the upper layer like this, the right layer back down, and the upper layer back down. And do it twice. And that should solve it. But when the sticker is actually facing towards you, then do it inverse. So basically, the upper layer backward that way, the right layer upward, the upper layer that direction, and the right layer back down, and repeat twice, and the cube should be solved. This is such an important tip if you want to gain faster without using the CFOP method because you're too lazy like me. Then this is the perfect way to do it. You get faster, and once you reach sub 1 minute, which this method can easily accomplish for you, you can just start learning the CFOP method slow, step by step. Because the first method, the first tip I showed you in the cross was actually a step from the CFOP method, it's gonna make the transition much easier. And thank you all guys for watching. See you tomorrow, or next day, or next week, whatever. Like, subscribe, and comment potatoes if you made it this far. Bye.